Paul Breach has just called out ImAlexx after his allegations from ex-partners accusing him of being an incredibly abusive person, both physically, emotionally, and mentally. Now, Paul Breach is a very interesting character. If you guys have never heard of him, then I wish I was you. But Paul Breach over on TikTok, he's got a very, well, like I say, a very interesting kind of personality, let's say. He's got a respectable size following over on TikTok, but I do think people are there because it's just a little bit strange. But I will show you the kind of man that Paul Breach is, okay?
Do you remember before the Euros there was a footballer that nobody knows, and you know what? He didn't go. Now he's feeling like Joachim Löw. His name was Jack Grealish. His name was Jack Grealish. Oh, he's my Berber. Oh, he's my boo 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 boo. Oh, he's my Berber. Oh, he's my boo 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 boo. Do you?
Yeah, it's stuff like that. All right, that is his TikTok page. So yeah, enough of that. But he has he's got a bit of a colourful background, does Mr. Paul Breach, because apparently he got a minor. Well, he's apparently allegedly been with minors. He got a girl pregnant when she was like 17 or 18, and he was like in his 20s or something. It was pretty crazy, and his excuse was that because she was over 16, obviously it was legal, which yes it was, but it's just kind of frowned upon. Actually, I think he was in his 30s when he got this girl pregnant. She was like 16, 17, 18, somewhere around that ballpark. It is pretty crazy. And one person in particular who's been on the bandwagon for calling him out is ImAlexx. Now, ImAlexx over on his second channel, Alex Elmsley. Alright, and he's obviously made a few videos in the past about Paul Breach, talking about the crazy shenanigans that Paul Breach has been involved in, and, you know, the controversies that he has been included within. And yeah, obviously, since ImAlexx has been allegedly exposed, I must say, by his ex-partners, Paul Breach decided, I just realised that I'm actually subscribed. I'm going to unsubscribe right now. Didn't mean to be subscribed. Ugh. What was I saying? Yeah, so Paul Breach found out that he was getting basically cancelled and felt that it was his opportunity to jump on the bandwagon and basically get a bit of his own back, I suppose. Now, we're going to check out this video from Paul Breach. It says, well, it doesn't really say anything. The hashtags are just ImAlexx controversial and then the FYP. All right, so let's take a little look, see what Paul Breach has to say regarding this controversy, which is kind of ironic because he is, of course, being involved in many a controversy himself. Anyway, let's go.
Here we go again. I'm sure I've made videos like this in the past. Lessons don't get learned, but we'll see what goes on. So it turns out
that was already quite an ironic comment. We are 8 seconds into the video, and Paul Breach talking about people not learning their lesson, even though he's been, you know, called out by multiple people for multiple naughty behaviours that shouldn't pass at all. Yeah, already we're off to a poor start.
Another blue-ticked individual who likes to talk about other content creators for banters, laughs, make themselves the internet celebrity that they call themselves. Well, it turns out things that they've been doing in their private life aren't quite right. Words they're using, actions they're doing to another human being, well, it's not good. Soon you'll see it all over your FYPs and whatever else, because this person uses multiple platforms and there's all sorts of evidence of alleged moments coming up. So you'll see it or you'll listen to it, you'll make your own minds up.
Now, obviously the evidence being spoken about was from his ex-partner Grace, who posted a Google Drive full of videos, text messages, screenshots. It was pretty, like, it is hard for Alex to deny anything, because obviously it's all caught on camera. It's literally caught in 4K. So yeah.
And judgments. All of you who join in bantering and ripping into other people. Supporting this person will now be abandoning that person, lo and behold, like you've done before, and not learn from your mistakes. Keep an eye on those who talk about other creators, not just parodying them, not just having a little tiny banter, but if they focus on another human being, think why. Think about what might they be hiding. To use your word that you love using online, deflecting. And you'll suddenly go, wait a minute.
The word that you love using online, deflecting. Obviously, that is a term that is pretty much been synced up with Paul Breach as of late, because whenever there's a controversy or whenever there's something, this man literally does deflect. Like in his videos, he will always blame someone else. There is always another victim. He is always the victim. So this has been quite ironic so far.
So my eyes up a little bit. This is my moment to speak about it, because yes, obviously this person's made so many videos about me. Whoops. It's a common theme here. There's been quite a few people who've made lots of videos about me. And then, tables have turned. Things aren't looking too good for you. Hi. So go and support the lady involved in this. Go and get your informed decision-making processes going. Remember, it's all alleged at the moment. And just think about how and who you follow online, and think about why would they be ripping into somebody else? What are they trying to hide? With your laughter and your banter at another individual, if they are that nice person that you think they are. One day, maybe it'll be lesson learned. Hi.
Yeah, bit of a strange one. Clearly, Paul Breach did want to kind of use the opportunity to flip the tables and kind of, you know, point the finger at someone else as opposed to having the finger pointed at him. And yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that it's happened, and I'm surprised that someone like Elphaba, who Alex also made a lot of videos about, hasn't done the same. I'm sure it's coming, but an incredible content creator by the name of Moist Critical, or Penguin Zero, or Charlie, had created a fantastic video kind of going into Paul Breach's history, so you can kind of get a bit of an informed decision on Mr. Breach himself. And this is his video, just titled Infamous Creep.
Hey, how are you? Are you having a good day? I hope so. And I hope you won't be mad at me if I try and change that real quick. I want to put a very yucky TikTok creep on your radar, and it's someone I'm sure some of you have heard of over the last year or so. He's become a bit of an infamous boogeyman that a lot of people have talked about. Most notably, Oompaville made a whole video on him, kind of breaking down all of the awful, degenerate shit he's done. He was actually quite popular. He had over 1 million followers on there. His initial account was called Snapshot Eye. He then had to make other ones in lieu of a lot of allegations that came out and a lot of information that went public. His real name is Paul Breach, which is fitting because he keeps breaching the restraining order parents have against them to protect the safety of their children online. I'm only kidding about that. I don't know if there's any actual restraining orders against him. Even if there were, it would mean nothing to him. You can't teach the breach. He's going to continue to flirt and act inappropriately with underage kids on TikTok. It's all he knows, damn it. So, Paul Breach is an alleged predator, but a confirmed creep. And I'm not here to just go over all of the allegations. There's quite a few videos that cover them extraordinarily well. The reason I'm talking about him is he's blowing up yet again thanks to a clip of his that just went viral. This is during one of his nightmarish TikTok lives.
Oh, there's a plane crashed in Tanzania. God, blimey. Into the lake.
So he gets this tragic news and immediately goes right back into lip syncing and shit. Now keep in mind, this man is in his 40s. Now, I'm sure you didn't need me to tell you that. You can look at him and immediately deduce this isn't exactly a teenage boy here doing this cringe-ass lip-sync shit. Terrorists have infiltrated a local Burger King. Oh, jeez. And they're slitting the throat of the hostages. Jinkies. Hey, prayers to the families. And I'm sure after just seeing this, you're probably not surprised to learn that he's got a very foul past. So, he's no spring chicken. He's in his 40s here, and he constantly engages inappropriately with young girls in his audience, and it's something he's come under heavy scrutiny for a long time. He's actually somewhat of a pseudo-celebrity in the UK, where people sometimes have gone out of their way to find him and make fun of him directly to his face. Sometimes there's even, like, in the wild spottings, like Bigfoot, where they'll start filming him and then go up and start insulting him. And it's become something of a beloved pastime over the last year. It died down once he kind of fell off, but now that this clip is blowing up again, I've seen that his channel on TikTok, at least the one I believe is still his, is getting quite a bit more traction from it. Even though this isn't necessarily the newest clip, it is a very silly and surprising one that a lot of people have had their curiosity piqued by.
Now I'm going to stop the video there. If you want to check out the full video, I'll leave a link to this original video from Charlie down in the description, just to maintain the integrity of it a little bit. But it gives you a bit of an idea about Paul Breach as a character. So it doesn't come as a surprise that the second that ImAlexx, someone who was very critical of Paul, gets a bit of controversy on him, Paul's like, oh, this is my inroad. This is my inroad to show people that I'm not this predator that people make me out to be, but instead, I can call out someone else for a change. Ha! That feels good. So, yeah, it is a wild, wild turn of events. I did not think of all the people to call out ImAlexx, it would be Paul Breach. Because the guy's got a bit of a sketchy past, and I just don't feel like he could possibly say anything without it being, like, just so hypocritical. But here we are. What do you guys think? Next it'll be Alpha Bar or CLA. If you don't know who those people are, well, I'll leave you to go and find out on TikTok. That's an interesting rabbit hole in and of itself. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Tick on my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to the channel. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.